So this is the lunch area. Cosmic Rounds, coffee and sandwiches, some refreshments. They do have some televisions, your condiments and napkins, silverware, Grill Shack. Food items there. Chicken. Now the Global Kitchen. And then backyard chicken.
Lunchtime.
So we're having lunch.
We're having lunch.
So we just decided to get some burgers from the burger place.
What kind of burger did you get, Matthew?
Bacon cheddar.
Bacon cheddar.
And you also got
A bacon cheddar. And we can get refills.
And I got just a regular burger.
What happened? It been?
If you get a fountain drink, you can get a free refill. And then there's a 3G theater.
Where the TVs are?
Instead, we just hit the button and it hits the gong exactly where it's supposed to.
They have the Mythbusters Explosive Exhibition.
We can't move this.
But right now it's time to eat. So this is an RS-25 engine. Information about mission control for the International Space Station. On top are all of the space agencies in different countries. That's where it currently is. The tracking station.
As the places fall, with faster wings creating friction soundtrack, pushes it into the air. Well, the conveyor belt does have to spin up as
More information. And then the same thing as on the other side, except here you have more information. We have some information on solar panels.
Are you ready? You're going to try to pull it without spilling. Go. Oh! Try again. You have to go really fast, right? Okay. Oh! Do you want to try?
Last one.
Last one?
Get on there.
Yes, do it. Oh!
It didn't fall off, but it didn't stay out.
You got better. Pull real fast. Oh, he didn't spill that one.
This one.
He did better than you. You did better than Paul. You gonna try again? One more time? Okay. Try not to spill both of them. Okay, Matthew, you can do it. Oh, that was impressive, Matthew. Yeah, very good. Okay, you done? You want to try one more? One more? Okay. You almost had it last time. You can do it. Oh, Matthew, you did it! Good job.
For the past 50 years, it is here that history has been made and will continue on as the men and women of NASA push the boundaries of exploration.
You are now leaving the museum and entering the Lyndon B. Johnson Space Center, the home of human spaceflight and home to the thousands of...
It takes more than just wanting to go to space to get prepared to make the trip. It takes a lot of study and practice here on Earth. Since the 1960s, America's astronauts have studied and trained for their space flights right here at NASA's Johnson Space Center in Houston. That work starts in classrooms. Then the astronauts get hands-on training in this building, the Space Vehicle Mock-up Facility. The facility is 8 stories tall and 2 football fields long, big enough to hold full-scale mock-ups of the International Space Station, equipped for training of robotics and future space vehicles, and 3 mock-ups that were used for Space Shuttle mission training too. The work done here falls into 1 of 2 main categories: to train astronauts for their missions at the International Space Station, and to design the equipment and procedures needed for future deep space exploration. The mock-ups of the International Space Station take up about 1/3 of the floor space. Inside, American astronauts and their crewmates from Russia, Europe, Canada, and Japan get a feel for the way out of the space station and familiarize themselves with the practical aspects of life in space. Everything from how to respond to emergencies to learning how to operate the kitchen and the toilet. Astronauts practice in the American modules, the Japanese and European laboratories, and the Russian modules and the Soyuz spacecraft, which carries crew members to and from the station. This same hardware can support astronauts after they reach the station too. If something breaks in space, engineers here at Houston can troubleshoot the problem and develop repair plans and techniques that will be relayed to the crews when needed, just as they did most famously during Apollo 13. For spacewalk training, there's the Precision Air-Bearing Floor, where air pressure is used to make station equipment weightless and easier to manipulate. And the Partial Gravity Simulator, for a taste of what it's like to float while you work. The other hardware in the building helps the NASA specialists who are designing and developing the missions of the future, starting with Orion, managed here at JSC and being built and tested around the country. Orion will take our astronauts to an asteroid, the moons of Mars, and one day, Mars itself. The Argos trainer simulates the partial gravity of places like the moon or Mars to help develop the tools astronauts will need to work in those environments. The 6 Degree of Freedom dynamic test system simulates 2 bodies in space, both in motion, to support development and testing of docking or berthing systems. A second, larger air-bearing floor is used to simulate driving or spacewalking on an asteroid or other larger body. Other robotic tools that will help us live and work at these other destinations in our solar system are being developed in this area too, along with the space exploration vehicles, the rovers, which astronauts will use to drive on the surfaces of these faraway bodies, are housed and worked on here, but they're not being tested just down the road in JSC's simulated Mars and Moon Yard, or the desert of Arizona. We invite you to explore this one-of-a-kind building, where NASA is preparing for the space exploration of today and tomorrow. Welcome to the Space Vehicle Mock-up Facility.
I'd just like to ask those in the very back to please just keep moving forward so everyone can get inside. Thank you.
That's what the International Space Station looks like up there. They practice.
Once again, again, just want to remind those in the very back just to keep moving forward so everyone can get inside. Thank you.
No one working because it's Sunday. I see it.
You see it?
Yeah.
He's just laying there.
Where?
Next to Orion. You see him?
Once again, just don't remind those all the way in the very back to just keep moving forward.
Back there.
I know.
Miles an hour. Western area right here.
Look at your 500 kilometers.
This is 300 miles.
To remind everyone, please just keep moving down so everyone can see everything I'm about to talk about. Thank you.
You can see how better we went. And then now it's on TV. It's the entire life.
Once again, those in the back, just try to keep moving forward.
How many seconds?
That's a robot they built.
Now, directly in front of me, which is relatively close to where we are standing, you should be able to see the Robonaut. Now, the Robonaut was created to help our astronauts maintain and repair parts on the International Space Station. The Robonaut has 2 hands, each with 5 fingers. The Robonaut's hands are so accurate that he can turn a page of a book without tearing it, and he can utilize most power tools, such as a power screwdriver. NASA has built and sent a pair of these high-tech legs up to the International Space Station. These new legs provide the mobility it needs in order to complete regular and repetitive tasks in the International Space Station. Currently, these legs are installed and being tested on the International Space Station, and the goal is to free up the crew in order to do more critical work, such as scientific research. Now, to the back and to the left, in the very back corner, you should be able to see the Space Exploration Vehicle, or the SEV. The Space Exploration version of the SEV has a cabin mounted on a chassis with wheels that can spin 360 degrees and drive off 6 miles an hour in any direction. It can house up to 2 astronauts for 14 days with sleeping and sanitary facilities. Likewise, the in-space version of the SCV would have the same pressurized cabin on a flying platform, and it can include manipulator arms in an airlock, mostly for handling satellites and other objects of interest in space.
That's pretty cool. It's really trained.
7 minutos. 7 minutos.
The RX-5 suit. Developed between 1962 and 1968.
They're all like, I don't know. Garment, Matthew. Keeps them cold. I need that on here. Would you wear that, Matthew? You walk around town like that?
Yeah.
See, you got your electrical engineering degree. You could be an astronaut. Super cool. Can you talk?
This is the multiple docking adapter. And you can see inside cargo area. There's Matthew. Ooh. They don't move.
I'm sorry. I dropped everything.
Mami, informację, tak?
Sleeping quarters. Strapped in.
So there's no gravity there, right? So you sleep inside this. You put your hand and then you sleep. Because there's no gravity, right? Otherwise you'll fly while sleeping. Huh?
Sleeping like that? Sleeping like it's open into a body.
See, this goes upar. This goes in. Like that, huh? Yeah, ladder. Yeah, it's going upar.
This is inside the NASA 905, 746.
John Piper has seen finally achieve success.
Mostra aí quem filmando quem fez. Lara! Filha, sempre agarrando mãe, tá cheio de estranho, tá?
Mas você saiu do filme.
Filha, mas você tem que ficar esperto.
Olha. Olha a mesa no avião. É mesa de jantar das pessoas. E não tem nenhuma, mas... Não, eu achei não.
It's the same kind of airplane.
Não, só o avião que vai pro espaço.
Mamãe, olha. O avião não solta a pouco.
Não?
Não.
Só o do espaço, né?
Money and time, a lot of other things I just came back. So decided to take the English golf. To have work for pilot. Well, then the problem came when trying to get the orbiter from California.
So that's without reinforcements. And then this is, ooh, we can't touch that one. There's a bunch of other stuff. There's the wind tunnel. Walk right by these engines. Here's a lower view. There's where you get on and in. I wanted to do this. I've always wanted to go on the orbiter access arm. So let's go. There's your phones and your camera. Nope. It is quite hot in here.
Yes.
All right, let's get out. Cool merchandise. All of the Apollo. stuff. Of course, the mandatory astronaut.
They have peaches,
And strawberries,
but they're 3 for
red
15,
seedless
or
grapes.
$6 each. Ooh, grapes!
chocolate ice cream with chocolate chips.
Think about what she wants. We can all try it when we get home.
Ice cream sandwich.
Chocolate chip ice cream. Look, chocolate moon rocks.
Oh wow.
That's cool.
Alright, so we're done with our shopping and we're going home. It's before Monkey's birthday dinner, but I just wanted to get this 747 and the space shuttle. That was really awesome. So now it's time to go home. Bye for now. We had a fantastic time at the Johnson Space Center. Later on, we went to Uncle Julio's. I think it's a Tex-Mex restaurant. I actually enjoyed it. I don't usually enjoy Tex-Mex food very much. There was a lot of family, so we didn't film a lot. I just decided to film Monkey getting her birthday cake of sorts, dessert. I have a thing called a chocolate piñata. It's an egg-shaped chocolate piñata, basically, and on the inside there's mini churros and fruit. On the pan that it comes on, there's also some sauces, a raspberry sauce and a caramel sauce, and a little ramekin, so that's also really delicious.
Alright, so what you want to do, kind of hit it on the top at an angle on this side and then on that side. Okay. Got to use a little bit of force, but this made out of chocolate, so don't go swinging too hard. Okay. And then you hit it right in the middle, it should break open.
Don't be me.
Here and here. Yep. Yes, okay. You ready? Hold on. Okay. Sing a song.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Ready? Go. Is it good?
Oh, sideways, sideways.
There. In here? Yep. Okay.
On the other side?
The other side? There it goes.
Yay!
Yay.
Whoa!
Top, finish breaking it.
There it goes.
Ooh.
I'm not angry enough. Give it a whack.
Whoa, there we go. Yay!
Thank you.
It's like hand the nice man the stick.
There we go.
Awesome. Yum. Thank you. So this ends the Johnson Space Center portion of the video and Monkey's birthday. Next we'll have the American Girl video, which I'm sure everyone's been waiting for, and the Austin one-day trip. So we'll see you there.